Old School NYC Gamer here once again with another video, and it is Sunday, garage sailing, and you know what that means. But you gotta be wondering, why is it so quiet? And I mean literally quiet all over the neighborhood. Well, just checking my watch here, it's exactly almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Now you gotta be wondering, why the hell am I up at 6 o'clock in the morning? Usually the yard sales that I go to start at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Not this one. The reason why I'm getting up this early, only because I'll explain this, in further detail. Saw an ad on Craigslist. This one guy all the way out in Staten Island claims to have over 500 games. Yeah, 500. But of course, I'm not holding my hopes super high here, because kind of bouncing back and forth with him via email. He said that a lot of his games are priced to sell. So that doesn't really hold too much hope for me. But the other thing was, and this is where I'm kind of a little about it, is that he's selling his games for, I believe, $2 each and 3 for $5. So hopefully, I did speak with a couple other local YouTubers about this. There could be a lot of sports games. It might be a lot of filler. Who knows? Just the fact that this gentleman has this many games is actually worth checking out. Now, of course, a lot of other resellers are going to have the major advantage on me for the fact that they can just drive over there. Hence why I'm leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning to get to a 9 o'clock yard sale. So without further ado, let's see if I can make it on time. I'll show you a little bit of the scenery as it goes along. Of course, that knuckleheaded cop had nothing better to do besides the horn. But anyway, let's head over to Staten Island. I'll show you a little bit of the scenery, and hopefully we'll get that yard sale on time, and I'll be right back. It really does feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. I am not even kidding. I have to be, for a lot of you New Yorkers out there, I'm exactly 5 minutes away from the Outer Bay Bridge, which goes out to Jersey. I believe it's over that way. So with hopefully about half an hour to spare, hopefully this guy kept his word. And I'm just trying to check the time here. From looking, like I said, looking at the clock, he said 9 o'clock he was going to start. I'm going to show you really quick. 8:33, so definitely on time. And I'm just hoping there's not going to be a ton of freaking quote-unquote early birds over there waiting to pounce on this deal. And of course, like I said, it's Craigslist, so you might see quite a few of that. And I'm not even kidding. I feel like I really am in the middle of nowhere. And when I mean nowhere, the sidewalk stops right here, and all gets a country bumpkin kind of a thing. So without further ado, hopefully I'm gonna cut over here and not get hit by a freaking car, and head over to this spot. Hopefully there's not a lot of people, and I can get first dibs on and see what this guy has, and I'll be right back. So I just rolled up. I talked to the guy just briefly for a couple of minutes. He said a lot of the good stuff was gone. So there are mostly commons, but just for the hell of it, I already made this trek, so let's just see what he has over here.
You buy lots from people, and if you want to get stuff in sports, there's nothing you can do. Those are discount, whatever, same price.
Sorry.
I could probably get more online, but guy wanted to come here yesterday. He wanted to come here and look at it, and not available. Can I get you early? No. have any problem finding the place or no?
Yeah, you're actually very close to where my office is. So.
Oh, you know how many people just say, oh, we can't find it, it's not on the map. Like in this day and age, everybody's got MapQuest and Google and smartphones.
I just was telling you that he has an XL, you're actually really right next to where I work.
Yeah, well, that's good. Where you live?
300 West,
Campbell, well,
I have a law office connected to weekend.
All right.
Yeah, actually, I'm in like suites right next to the weekend.
I wasn't even aware that there was
yeah, like 3 law offices, one appraisal service, one therapist, and
right.
real estate place. I'm like right in front.
Yeah, so far it's a no-go here. There's a lot of common stuff, a lot of sports games, like you said. So I could see why it's $2 each and 3 for $5.
An hour before you even open. You haven't watched.
And these are the only NES games that he had.
Right.
Kind of sucks, but you know, what can you do? Alrighty, so I am back, everybody, and if you can't tell where I'm at, it's the Staten Island Ferry. I'll try to show a little bit more footage as we go along here. So basically, I did actually get quite a few games. I got them all for $10. I'm going to save the best for last, so let me just show you real quick what I got. First is a stack of PS1 games here. First of all, I got one of my favorite games when I was a kid. That's Pong the Next Level, and it is complete. Next up, I never really heard about this game, but it's like a Tamagotchi kind of a thing. I'm just intrigued by it. It's called Creatures for the PS1. And next up here, it seems like a racer. Doesn't look too bad from looking at the graphics. Kind of Ridge Racer-ish, and it is Vanishing Point. And next up here, there's a couple of PS2 games that I found. Like I said, I was intrigued by 2 of them. First one here is Smuggler's Run 2 Hostile Territory. And Orphan, Scion of Sorcerer for the PS2. So the last thing I got here, and these are up for trade if anybody's interested. I would like a decent offer. No crap low ball offers here. So basically not 1, not 2, but I'm just going to try to lay it out here for you. 3 Hey You Pikachus. And they actually do command quite a bit of money. Surprisingly, I think they bought anywhere between $12 to $15 depending on the title, but you know, hey, it is what it is. So without further ado, people, I'll show you a little bit of the sites before we close out this video, and you know, enjoy the scenery. Well, I'm at the end of the road here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be heading back home. thank you so much, everybody. I got to admit, you know, total time, I figured it was gonna be about close to 6 hours, 3 going one way, 3 going back the other. But this is what I do for you guys and gals out there, you know, who want to see some of the stuff here in New York City, and, you know, give me my take on it. Just the fact that I went all the way to Staten Island just for a few games is pretty surprising. And, you know, with that said, this is why you definitely do need a car. You can't do mass transit. It's a bitch and a half. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna run over, head home, take a nap. Had a long day. Hope all you guys out there are finding what you want out there when it comes to gaming, in your yard sales, thrift stores, all that other stuff. And like I said, people, feel free to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and DailyMotion. And that's about it. Have a great day, everybody. Take care of yourselves and do what you gotta do.